Lying on it.
And we're live. Hi,
Hi.
everyone.
Good evening.
Say hi and tell us where you're from.
Yeah, please write in the comments. Let us know who you are and where you're watching from or where you are from. We have
How are you
0
doing,
viewers.
Charlotte?
Yeah, good. I'm fine. It is difficult to stay in this light, as you can tell. I haven't really got much daylight in this room.
Yes, I have a light behind me and a light in front of me.
Oh, there's just one above that it's like a yellow color. It's really not great.
Plus the glow of the computer.
Yeah, I've been hanging out my window quite a lot, just fresh air in and out.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, okay, we got 6 people watching. Yay.
Yes. I feel like I should move back so I can match you.
Yeah, mine's because my back's hurting. I need to try and sit up a little bit better. Posture.
Say hi, everyone. Hi. Tell us in the comments where you're from.
Hey, we have Pasquale and Giovanni.
Giovanni
Hello.
from Florence. Hi, Pasquale. Hi, Anna from Salerno. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, Pasquale has dinner. We want dinner. Can you share some?
Yeah, I just had a banana smoothie just to keep me going. I've not eaten dinner yet.
I had cake.
Good dinner. Yum.
Yeah. Yes. How is everyone this evening?
Yeah, tell us how you're doing. How are you all feeling?
Hi, Arnaldo. It's from Rome.
Hello.
Giovanni is our neighbor.
Hey, yeah, we're in Milan. We're teaching from Milan right now.
Yes. My name is Shelly, and this is
I'm Charlotte.
and we're both from Maies Milano Filzi. So we are both in Milan as well.
Okay.
I've lost my train of thought. Charlotte, what time is it?
It's 2 minutes past 8.
Only 2? No, I'm here. Let's do this. Today we will be talking about family ties. Family ties. Huh. Is that a phrase that people use often?
I wouldn't say it's that common, really. I don't personally say family ties. What about yourself? Do you say that?
It's, I believe, the name of a very old television program from the 70s.
Oh, is it?
I want to say maybe the 80s, maybe the 90s. It's, before my time. I'm so young.
Oh, Anna's saying that she's feeling bored, so I hope we can make that better for you, that you won't be bored when you're watching us.
Yes, we promise. We promise that we had a lot of coffee before coming here to this webinar because we were so excited to be here with you. Welcome, everyone, and thank you for being here. Yes, that second where we were silent, I think we lost a couple viewers. Oh, no.
Yeah.
I can't be here.
No, join us. We're both fun. Don't worry, guys.
Family ties. We will be talking about your family dynamics and how to describe them, asking and answering questions about your family. Dynamics. Now, family dynamics. What's a family dynamic?
Okay, so what your family consists of, maybe the members in your family, how your family works. You can kind of think of a family tree, maybe. If you think of your family tree, you in the middle, and then the branches that come off the family tree. I think that's quite a good way to...
Yeah, that's kind of a dynamic. I just wrote interacts, but I don't know if that's true.
No, I think yeah, you
That
can
sounds about
say
right,
how it
doesn't it?
interacts. Yeah,
Dynamics.
definitely.
Like if Charlotte and I were sisters, we would be close enough in age to either be best friends or at each other's throats. And that is not a typo on others. At each other's throats, it's S apostrophe, right?
Yes, at each other's throats.
Because
Apostrophe.
it's plural. Others, S apostrophe. At each other's throats means like, you know how sisters fight?
Mm.
That is at each other's throats.
Okay, so we're getting some answers.
Yeah,
Do you want me to read number one?
of course. Thank you.
Okay, so we have Max is the brother of my mother. He is my.
And we already have an answer from Giovanni.
Yay.
Oh, no. Why?
Yeah, don't press the play button on this. It doesn't give the answers. We
Oh,
just
it
have to
does
know them.
not. I had that problem
No.
earlier with another lesson.
Yeah, so but uncle is correct.
Thank you, Anna. Oh,
For number
delightful. So
one.
we just have to know, which is fine. We know it's uncle.
Yeah.
So one,
Okay, two, we have, let's say two. Two,
great job.
Jill is my husband's sister. She
Ooh.
is my. Oh,
Let
this
us
is a
know
bit
in the
difficult.
comments. I'll read three. Brett is the son of my brother. He is my.
Okay, and then we have four. Carly is my daughter's daughter. She is my.
Jill is my husband's sister. Almost. We have one answer.
Mm,
Brother-in-law? Not quite. Cousin? Nope. My husband's sister. Jill is my.
sister-in-law.
So two. Jill is my sister-in-law.
Correct. Okay, three. We have an answer for three from Anna.
Yes.
Yeah, Brett is the son of my brother. He is my nephew.
Brett is my nephew. Thank you.
Fantastic. Okay, four. Carly is my daughter's daughter. She is my.
It's not the same as three. It's different. Shall we tell them?
Okay. Yeah, let's tell them. Do you want to say?
Carly is my granddaughter.
Yes, correct. Okay,
So
five.
my daughter's
Henry.
daughter, which means I'm a grandmother.
Yeah, it would mean that.
Number five, Henry is the son of my mother and her second husband. Wait, what?
Yeah, I need to read that again. Henry is the son of my mother
The son
and her. Uh, okay.
That has to be wrong.
No, it's okay. I'm going to give a hint. Step something. That's quite difficult.
Oh, I get it. The son space of my mother and her second husband, not my father.
Yeah, I think we will definitely need to. Oh, yay.
Giovanni is smarter than us. We like, wait, what?
Really good, really good. The only thing, the spelling with brother there,
Yeah.
it's Brother. I've got a really dry throat, sorry.
Yes, and it's one word.
Mm.
Stepbrother is one word. So great job. Henry is my stepbrother.
Fantastic. And then 6, Hannah is the daughter of my father's new wife. She is my, similar to 5.
Oh, you know what? No, this one. Half brother. That's more correct for number 5. Henry is my half
Yeah,
brother. Arnaldo is
I
so
have a
smart.
half brother.
Oh, you do?
Yes, so we have the same mom, but different fathers. So yeah, that's correct. Step half brother.
Yes, great job, Anna. One word, stepsister. Giovanni's stepsister. Arnaldo's stepsister. Everyone is perfect on the family tree.
Okay, good job. Well done.
Please work. Family
Yeah, got
phrasal verbs. These are phrasal verbs that mean certain things. To bring up, to take after, to raise, to be raised, to run in the family, to look after, and to get something from. All of these mean 2 different verbs, upbringing and inherit, or they fall under those categories. Tell us which ones they fall under. So, to bring up, inherit or upbringing?
We've just got somebody else that's joined us as well.
Ah,
Antonio, hello.
hi,
Good
Antonio.
evening.
Welcome. We look forward to seeing your comments.
Okay,
Let's
so
see.
to bring up, is it in upbringing or inherit?
I'm going to say the first one, and then hopefully we see more in the comments. To bring up is under upbringing.
Correct.
Yes, upbringing. Is that something that a family does?
I would say upbringing is when you talk about your childhood, how you
Mhm.
were brought up during your upbringing, who brought you up, maybe like your parents. It's not
Oh,
always that
that's a
way. So it,
wonderful way to put it.
yeah, relates to childhood.
Upbringing, how you were brought up. So Anna says upbringing. Yes,
Fantastic. Antonio?
almost. My parents brought me up.
Yeah.
As we both do it. Yes, switch. You switch the words.
Okay, so we've got to take after. Is that upbringing or is that inherit?
I'm going to wait for a comment. Inherit. What's something that you inherited?
Me?
Yeah.
Quite a good, obvious one. My hair. My hair, I inherited the colour of my hair.
Inherit. What you get from your family,
Yeah, your
traits
genes.
or things. You can also inherit money and you can inherit
Yes,
property.
that's true. That's true. I guess, yeah, you can be given things, can't you? And you inherit things, or yeah, we can talk about it with genes, with the color
Mhm.
of your eyes, or
Yeah. So
even personality.
to take after, inherit. I think so.
Correct.
My family, we have very similar personalities. And it's strange because my brother, sister, and I, we were raised 4 years apart. So not enough to be close friends
Mm,
and not enough to spend time together. So,
yeah,
but we have so much in common that it's clear that they are my brother and sister.
yeah. I think personality you do inherit from parents as well. Totally.
I took my hair up by my dad. Um, I think what you mean to say, Antonio, is I have my dad's hair. I have my dad's hair.
Oh, okay, okay.
Ah, yes, they're a little difficult, but we'll practice. Don't worry. It takes practice. You're
Yeah, I
doing a
do think it's
fantastic job.
tricky. It's a tricky
Keep
topic for
commenting.
sure.
I took I took my eyes up by my mother. No, I have my mother's eyes. Whose eyes do you have, Charlotte?
Um, I don't think I really have either. I don't think I'm trying to think. Because I've got blue eyes, and my dad doesn't have blue eyes, and my mum doesn't have blue eyes. But it's all about genetics, isn't it?
Right.
About what eye colours can carry on the gene, and this is going into science now, but can carry on the gene
Yeah.
to their offspring.
Because blue
You have
eyes
two
are
matches.
recessive. Yeah.
Mm,
So both parents have to have the trait, but they don't necessarily need to show it.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The same. Okay, so with my hair, my mum doesn't have red hair.
Mhm.
My dad doesn't have red hair, but my aunties on both sides, so my mum's sister,
Mhm.
my dad's sister, both have red hair. So that's where I have inherited it from.
Yeah. I have the same kind of issue. My hair is lighter in color. It used to be red like Charlotte's when I was a baby, but now it's dark. And no one in my family has the same hair color. No one.
No
We have
way.
a few people with
Okay, should
red
we go
hair.
to the
Yeah,
next one?
absolutely.
To raise, to be raised. Is it upbringing or inherit?
Hmm. My parents raised me. No up. My parents raised me.
Okay, is it upbringing or inherit? I think if
That's a
you
good
click the
use.
play, I think if you click the play, it should go into upbringing or inherit.
Ah, good. So where are we
There
now?
you
To
go.
raise and to run in the family. To be bald must run in my family. That's a wonderful example, Antonio. Yes, it's the same with blue eyes. Yeah.
Okay, to look after,
Upbringing runs in the family. To look after.
upbringing, to look after.
Yeah. And to get something from.
Okay, we've got a good one there.
Yeah.
Yay, great sentence. My grandfather looked after me when I was a child. When I was a child.
Yeah, great example, Antonio. Thank you.
Good job. Okay.
I just put it there. To get something from. I got my eyes from my grandmother. Do you have any questions? Tell us in the comments.
Yes, please write to us.
So, upbringing, to bring up. You bring up a child. You raise a child. You look after a child. That is why it's
Not
called
always.
upbringing. Not always, but if you're a parent, I imagine you do. You're
Okay, do we have any
welcome.
questions?
Thank you for commenting. Inherit, to take after. I take after my grandmother on my father's side. Who do you take after?
Me, definitely my dad. personality is exactly like my dad.
Really?
And yeah, I look a lot like my dad. We don't have the same hair color, but
Mhm.
the face we do. I do
Yeah.
look like my father quite a lot.
Wow. Let's see.
Yeah.
What runs in your family? In my family, not much. Everyone is very different. How about you?
Yeah, I guess kind of the same answer. Me and my sister are very different. This could be a good thing. We often get called chalk and cheese. Do you know that phrase?
Oh,
So, okay, chalk and cheese means that total opposites. You don't match. So, I have spent the last few years of my life traveling round, and I'm quite ambitious, quite outgoing.
mhm.
I'm not someone really to be confined to a space like we are right now.
Yes.
Whereas my she's a home bird. So she has a family now. She's much younger than me. Well, not much. She's 3 years younger, but she has 2 children
Oh,
and has settled in the UK. And she's maybe not as outgoing as I am. She's a bit more laid back than I am.
I think we have the
So
same sister.
really.
Yes.
We get on super well. Like we are very close, but we're just two very different people.
I'm writing all the slang that you just said. Now, is chalk
Yeah,
and
I,
cheese
I guess you could have
UK
wrote it. The
slang,
slang.
or is it Birmingham slang?
No, it's not really Birmingham slang. Chalk and cheese is a common. I think it's quite common anyway. I'm sure other people from England would have heard of it. Yeah, it just means you're very opposite people. You don't really go together.
Yeah. Get on with, get along with. Home bird likes to stay home, like chalk and cheese. Total opposite. And that was your daily lesson of UK slang.
There you go. You've got it all there.
We have welcome back, Pasquale. Did you bring us anything?
Hey, what did you eat for dinner?
Tell us what you ate for dinner. What does get from? To get something from. Ah, I got my hair from my grandmother. Um, I got this notebook from the store. It's kind of the same, but like in a family, you get something from. So Charlotte got her eyes from neither parent. She didn't get her eyes from her parents. I got my eyes from my grandmother. I got my hair from my grandmother.
Pasquale ate fish
Ah,
for
oh, that
dinner.
sounds so good.
Yum.
Maybe I'll have fish for dinner when this is over.
I'm gonna have soup. It's quick and easy.
I get.
You understand? That's good. That's great.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
I take patience from my mother. Does that mean that your mother is impatient with you? Or are you both patient? Let us know in the
Yeah,
comments, Antonio.
a personality trait,
Yeah.
patient.
Yeah. In my family runs types of in my family runs in my family singular runs several types of traits. Blue eyes, blonde hair, and blue eyes and blonde hair, and black hair and black eyes. And Anna is the second one. So in my family runs several types of traits, or simpler, several types of traits run in my family.
Great.
I get patience from my mother. I get it. I
You've
get it means I
inherited, yeah,
understand.
patience from your mother.
Yes. I inherited patience from my father.
Okay, do we have any questions? Can move on
Let
to
us
the
know in
next
the
slide.
comments. I'm going to move on. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Lift off.
Lift off. Oh dear.
So we've got a
So,
passage to read here.
yeah. Let me put up the questions. There's only 3, right?
I think there might be 4 or maybe 5. No, 4. Sorry, my bad.
Oops. Oh, there we go.
5, 5.
Okay. It was 5. So while we read, see if you can answer the question. You want to read the questions and I'll read the paragraph?
Up to you. I'm okay with reading it. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Full house. Alice was raised in a small town outside of Chicago. Her mum raised her and her 4 siblings to be independent, caring, and helpful. Do you want to read sentence 2?
Yeah. When she was younger, she often looked after her younger siblings. Sure.
For years, her mum has tried to raise them to be religious too. Since she was brought up in a very religious household.
As teenagers, Alice and her siblings have rebelled against their religious upbringing.
Okay, we have one answer here from Antonio.
So Alice, past tense, was raised. And her mom raised her. Now, tell us in the comments about you.
Yeah, where were you raised?
Where were you
Where did
raised?
you grow up? Where were you brought up?
Yes, where were you brought up? Where are you from? How were you brought up? Charlotte, were you brought up in a religious household?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't brought up in a religious household. What about you?
I went to religious schools, and my parents took us to church every weekend. So I
Okay.
would say yes. However, we did
Hmm.
not pray at the dinner table.
Okay, yeah, so
Yeah.
some religious aspects in your upbringing,
Uh-huh.
but maybe not entirely. Okay, we have Anna. Yeah, she was raised in a small town outside of Chicago.
Yeah. How about you?
Yeah, where were you raised, Anna?
Yeah. Where were you raised, Charlotte?
I was raised in Birmingham. Where were you raised? You have
I
an
was
interesting story.
I was raised in Guam.
Can you tell us where Guam is?
No. If anyone knows, you can tell us in the comments. If you can guess
Okay, question. Does
what
anyone know
Guam
where
is,
Guam is?
write it in the comments and we'll tell everyone else. Giovanni's telling us, I was raised in a small country in Puglia. Thank you, Giovanni. Now, the word country, a country means like Italy. So the big place, not just the countryside. So I was raised in a small town in Puglia or in the countryside in Puglia.
Yeah, to answer Antonio. Yeah, talk about yourselves.
Yes, please. Arnaldo says, my parents and my grandmother, grand with a D, mother with an O, raised me. Thank you, Arnaldo.
Okay, how were you brought up? Oh,
Mhm.
that's quite an open-ended question, I
Isn't it?
think. That's
How were
quite
you
a
brought up? You can be brought up very strictly, where your parents make you do a lot of things, like get good grades in school, and you do a lot of activities like play an instrument, the violin. You play an
Mm.
instrument.
Hi,
Hi,
Alessandra.
Alessandra. Welcome.
Welcome.
Uh, let's see. Brought up. You can be brought up. What other ways?
I guess the opposite to strict, in quite a more so relaxed environment
Hmm.
where you maybe have a bit more free choice. Maybe don't have to do your homework before dinner.
Lucky. My parents were very strict.
Yeah, I've got quite relaxed parents. I'm
That's
grateful for it.
Yeah, my parents became more relaxed as I got older.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, who looked after you? Because it could be grandparents, aunts and uncles,
Mhm.
siblings. If you can
Um,
tell us who
yeah.
looked after you.
Who looked after you?
Anna, I like
Ah,
that answer.
beautiful answer, Anna. I was brought up to be independent and careful.
That's good. That's cool.
And Arnaldo, we love when you guys type. It's okay to make mistakes. That's how you learn. Thank you for commenting. Please keep commenting. We
Oh,
love seeing them. Ah, Arnaldo, I look after myself usually. Was this in the past? You looked after
I'm having
yourself
a
when you
connection
were a
problem. No,
child,
you're
or are you
back.
still? Ah, okay. Who looked after you? Did you look after your siblings? I did because I'm much older. Ah, let's see. My grandmother, past tense, looked after me because both my parents worked all day. That's a wonderful example, Anna. Thank you.
I'm having issues. Sorry.
No, no big, no problem. You can jump right back in when your connection's a little better. Okay,
Yeah, totally.
I'll
Keep
keep
talking. I'll
going.
be back soon.
Okay, see you in a second, Charlotte. I was raised in Campobasso. I don't know if you know the main city in Molise, the region that doesn't exist. Is that okay? I didn't know, but I have been to Abruzzo, very close to Molise. My parents raised me in a very independent way without forcing my personal decisions in life. Thank you for such a long answer, Alessandra.
That's a great answer. I can hear again now. Everything's fine.
Yes, welcome back, Charlotte.
Yeah.
Ah, I was looked after by my father when he was young or younger. Wonderful answers. Shall we move forward?
Yeah, let's go to the next one.
Antonio, that's
Let me
what
see.
learning a language is like. You did a great job. I want to put it
Well
up,
done,
but
though. That was
I'm not sure that
amazing.
everyone
Such
here is
good
an adult.
effort. Well done, Antonio.
Ah, okay. Sentence and sentence, like we did before. I'll
Yeah.
start.
All. Oh, you want to start? Yeah, here you go.
All in the family. Mike takes after his father.
They have the same brown hair and green eyes?
Mike's siblings all get their blonde hair and blue eyes from his mom.
All of Mike's family is very athletic. It must run in the family.
His paternal grandmother says that it was inherited from her parents.
They had both competed in the Olympics. Do we have any vocabulary that people aren't too sure of?
Yes,
Do we
ask us
understand
questions.
everything in that text?
Yes. Arnaldo answered the last question. I looked after my younger sister. Fantastic grammar and also great big brother.
Yeah, lovely.
I definitely, oh, we all do. I feel like that every day. So let's see. Ask us if you don't know what something means, please, in the comments.
What about
Paternal grandmother. Oh, wait, which one?
that's a
Athletic?
yeah, maybe athletic.
It's a
Does
hard word to
everyone understand
pronounce,
that?
too.
Exactly.
Athletic.
With us. Athletic.
Athletic. Everyone, I can't hear you. I'm teasing. Paternal grandmother?
Do we know what
Is that
means?
on your mother's side or your father's side? So your grandmother on your mother's side or your father's side? Tell us in the comments. We have some
Okay.
things. Okay, let's see. I get my eyes. I get my eyes from my mother and mouth, no N, from my father. Thank you, Giovanni. Antonio is spiraling because English is a lovely language. And decide, past tense. Tell us in the comments. Thank you for commenting, Antonio. Bricolage. My father.
Oh.
Is it past tense? What is the past tense of take? I'm going to look up what bricolage is.
Me, Afash. Don't know what that means.
I don't know either. Let us know what you mean, Arnaldo, because bricolage means construction.
Okay, I get my character from my father.
Yes, I get my character from my father. I take after my father. If
Yeah,
your father,
I take after
or
my
you're still alive,
father.
you take. So Charlotte takes after her father. I do
Yes.
too, in a lot of ways. I take after my father. That's perfect. Thank you, Arnaldo.
Okay.
Let's see.
What about what traits? What traits run in your family? Let us
For mine, long hair.
know in the comments. What traits run in your family, Shelly?
Long hair runs in my family. Now, a trait must be a noun. So, Antonio, I think what you want to say is
Antonio's comment.
thank you for making us laugh. I think what you want to say is that baldness
I
runs in
know
your
you're
family.
great
So
with these comments, Antonio.
baldness runs in my family. Anna
Yes,
takes
perfect.
after her mom. Let's see.
Okay, we
We
had
have
yes, Anna's answer here.
we have a lag now. Oh dear. We
So,
have the same black hair and black eyes. I get from my dad passion for traveling. We have both traveled a lot. Unless you traveled together and you no longer travel together. That is, we had both in the long past. If it's that you have traveled, both of you have traveled, not necessarily together, we have both traveled. I
Antonio, I'm pulling your leg.
get baldness from my dad and honesty from my mom. Can confirm. 100% true. Ah. Where are or there are?
Maybe there are several traits in my family.
Giovanni, long hair in English is singular.
Yes.
So long hair and brown eyes run because they're plural. They run in my family. Thank you, Giovanni.
I'm going bananas. Go bananas. Go crazy. Woo.
Woo!
Okay, side, yeah, we've got a fill in the gap slide.
Yes. Let's do this one quickly and then review. What do you think? Tell us in
Yeah,
the comments
definitely.
what you think. We will go through it quickly. You want to do the first one?
Yeah, that's fine. So we have family matters. I am an only child. I have bright red hair. It for generations.
It for generations.
What could the answer be there?
Yes. I'm going to keep going and see if anyone can answer. I was raised in South Carolina. Since or for, I was a baby, my dad's mom, my paternal grandmother, me. Here we have two answers. Oh, we have a lot more answers. Wow.
Runs in the family. Perfect.
Yeah. So one, it
Yeah.
runs.
Okay. Great. Good answer.
It has run in the family. Has run in the family.
For generations.
And then since I was a baby, my grandmother. Great job. Anna and Antonio and Giovanni. Oh, okay. Anna's explaining a previous comment.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear
Yes,
that.
we've traveled together. And
I hope he's doing okay and staying safe.
Aww.
And then the next one. By the time I was 3, my parents were divorced.
Okay.
Since
The
or for then?
time I was.
Oh dear, we have another lag. Since for then, my
There's a
mom.
bad lag
And since
for each other.
since and for then, my mom, Since and for years, my mom, to find someone to marry. Recently, my stepmom doesn't have any children and they adopting. Thank you, Anna, for telling us. So, where are we? Since then. So, when do you use since and when do you use for? Tell me in the comments. Let's see, we've got a ton of comments. My dad, hasn't, or my mom hasn't remarried. Since then, my mom hasn't remarried. How are you doing, Charlotte?
Yeah, it's not working that great. Can you hear me?
Now I can. Welcome back.
Oh, okay, good. Good. I could hear you, but then you were still talking when I was talking, so I just stayed quiet for a bit. But it's okay
No,
now.
it's okay. Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so
Ah,
where are we? Since then, my mum hasn't remarried. Since or for years, I
have
have
wanted.
wanted my mum to find someone to marry. Recently, my dad, what's the answer? Has remarried. My stepmom doesn't have any children and they have considered adopting.
That's quite complicated, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. Okay, so we
Yes.
have about 3 minutes, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Should we go back to the phrasal verbs? Which ones meant upbringing and inherit?
Absolutely.
Maybe
Let's go
ask a
back to
few.
that one. We love your comments, guys. This exercise was very complex, don't you think, Charlotte?
Yeah, you guys have done a really good job, and the comments have been great in this
Yeah.
webinar. It's been super fun reading them. Nice day, isn't it?
All right, let's go back to the phrasal verbs about family. So family phrasal verbs to bring up.
Upbringing.
If I hit, oh, okay. I'm gonna do that all the way. So
Yeah.
to bring up, to take after. I take after. I take after my dad.
Yeah, and that's inherit. You inherit that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then to raise. Upbringing.
Upbringing. You raise a child. I was raised by my parents.
Yes. And then to look after is in upbringing.
Mm-hmm. I looked after my siblings in the past.
And then to
Where are we?
run. To run in
To
the
run in the
family.
family. Does red hair run in your family?
Yes, it does. Red hair runs in my family. I inherited it from my aunties.
Get something from. So you got it from your aunties?
Yes, I did. And Antonio's going, bye, Antonio.
Bye, Antonio. Yes, wonderful work, everyone. So these are the family phrasal verbs. Oh no, other hand. This one. These are the family phrasal verbs. And since and for, we looked into that a little bit. I'm going to give you a chance to look at this again. Read through it really quick. What do you think?
Yes. Or can somebody tell? We have had since and for, haven't we? When do we use since? When do we use since?
We use,
Just
okay.
check back through the
Anna
comments.
always has right answers. We use for to specify the period of time and since to specify the moment in the past. So since August, I have been in this apartment
Yes.
for 6 months? For several months.
Yeah.
For several months, I have been in this apartment. Thank you, Anna. That's a wonderful answer. So simple.
Or you could say, for 4, I have been waiting for 2 hours
Hmm.
in a queue.
And Antonio's gone, so we can't tell him great job. And then we have all of these wonderful answers. Fantastic work, everyone.
Yeah, good job. Have a nice evening,
Have a
and
wonderful
hope to see you
evening.
again in a different webinar.
If you have any grammar questions, join our SOS English Facebook group. You can ask questions and a teacher will respond to them. So if you would like to know, has run in the family, has looked after, hasn't remarried. What kind of verb is that? Past progressive, right?
We use that in the present, the present perfect, the perfect tenses.
Yeah.
Have, has. Oh, have you gone?
No. I'm still here. Sorry, I was reading.
It stopped
You
the
can't stay
game.
still for too long. But if you have any grammar questions, please join our SOS Facebook group. And thank you, everyone.
Yeah, good job. Have a lovely evening, and we'll see you again soon, hopefully.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, Charlotte, I need a grammar lesson.